like good ideas are sort of everywhere, and good ideas don't help just one person. I think they help. They can help anybody. So and after looking back at like the first 8 years that I had the school, and I sort of thought about all the work that I created, and there wasn't really anything there was a lot of work that I did, but nothing to show people. So that's when I started the YouTube channel and started trying to make little videos and trying to record bits of information and data, and I'm still working on it. Some things work, some things don't. But the future belongs to those who do things, make mistakes, learn from their mistakes, and improve. The future does not belong to those people who have ideas that remain only in their head, because that's just not helpful to anybody at all. The richest place in the world, or the richest places in the world, are the graveyards, for they are full of ideas. Yes, the richest places in the world are graveyards. They are full of ideas. A richness of ideas, of things never realized, never accomplished, never completed. Yeah, it is. It worries me a little bit. Like I talked to my parents a little bit about this, and like I said, like one day you'll be dead, and you're not going to leave anything behind. There'll be no video, there'll be no audio, there'll be no books, there'll be nothing about your life. And when you die, death is the single most selfish thing that happens, because you take with you everything that you have learned that you have not shared, and you deny this knowledge to the world. You deny this knowledge to the universe. When you have an opportunity to share your life and your experiences. And what about your grandchildren and your great-grandchildren? What if they want to know something about the history of their family and they can't because, oh, you were just too fucking lazy to record it? Because there was something on TV. Or because I had to drink this bottle of wine. Or just because I was... Just because. Just because... whether you think or you don't think it is important is irrelevant. That's not for you to decide. It's for future generations to decide whether or not it's relevant. But no one can make that decision unless you first create something. And that frustrates me, that annoys me. Very much. Because I look back at my family history and that there's not much that anybody created. And like, who were these people and what did they think? And there's nothing. There's a couple of old pictures, but what the fuck can you tell from looking at an old picture? You can't really tell anything. This is your Uncle John. Fucking super. Yeah. Oh, he looks like your Uncle Peter, don't you think? Oh, who gives a fuck? Is that it? Is that all that's left? A faded black and white picture of someone who once was full of life and energy and had stories and conversations and who laughed. And who knows the stories that have been kept and stolen from mankind just because people were too lazy or too unfocused or just didn't realize. And it's one thing to not realize, but when someone explains it to you and you still do nothing about it, it's just unbelievable. Yeah, you see, anyone who says they're waiting for something is waiting for nothing. Because you could get a pen and a piece of paper and you could start writing. Because that's how people did it in the past. We tell ourselves, oh, we will start when we start where you are with what you've got. Everything that is what it is was once not. To think about that statement. Everything that is what it is was once not. Was once nothing. Was once less than it is. So when people have the opportunity to share and they make the conscious choice not to, it doesn't help the world. And if we're not here to, the last point is, if we're not here to help each other, and what are we here for? Nothing makes any sense. Are we here to fight with each other? I don't think that's, we all have resistance that we have to overcome. We all have pain that we have to carry. We all have solutions that we need to find to take steps forward. But